Good evening. Welcome to the January 20th meeting of the Sustainability Committee. My name is Diana Cohane. Could I ask everybody to introduce themselves? I'll start to my left.
My name is Tony Busher.
Carol Escafidi.
Kristen Keegan.
Keith Morse.
Debbie Schneider.
Thank you. The following meeting is being recorded and broadcast by Tyngsborough Media. The meeting is available through our local cable access channels on Comcast and Verizon Fios, and as a live stream on our town website. A recording of this meeting will be available through the video on demand portion of our website. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of that. All right, so citizen and business times, seeing none. I'm gonna move on to events recap. We had our first of our three-part series for Roots of Resilience on this past Saturday, January 17th, called Growing Resilience Through Local Food Systems. So what'd you guys think?
It was awesome.
Excellent. Very
Well
informative.
organized.
We had 27 people there all together.
That's great.
Including us.
Including us,
Yeah.
yes.
That's a good turnout.
Yeah.
Well, considering it was snowing.
Right, yeah.
And it's
You
the first
know,
time,
with
it's
the
the
weather,
first time you run it.
It was
Right.
a lousy day.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about compared to the, like, the composting workshop that we did,
Right.
we had turnout, but not a
Right.
huge amount there.
Right. Yeah, so we were pleased. I mean, of course, it would be great to have more people, but everybody that I talked to that did go really appreciated
Yeah.
hearing directly from the farmers and being able to ask their questions, and I thought that was great. Did anybody get any feedback of anything that didn't go well, that we need to look out for the next one?
I guess, if there could have been videoed, Kathy was saying, if it could have been,
But then what would we do with that?
I don't know, put it on the,
Yeah.
go on the station, I don't know.
Tyngsborough
I don't
local
know.
station?
Because there was so much valuable information
was.
in there, and just learning about, like, at Parley Farm, the 10 people that she has working that were refugees, and
Yeah,
they're there, and that's what keeps, they work
year
all
round.
year round, and
Which I
that's what
did
keeps
not
it
know.
going, and it was really amazing.
Yeah, that was.
It would be good for, like, the next two events anyways.
Yeah.
To ask the people coming in where they saw it advertised.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that we know, like, what's working. Are they
Yeah.
seeing it on Facebook? Are they seeing it at Town Hall in the vestibule there? Or is it at, a location that we're hanging flyers?
Right.
But, like,
It's at
what's
the Council
working?
on Aging on the front door, at there, but,
I asked Kelly, someone introduced me to Kelly.
oh yeah, Kelly, yeah,
Remember I asked her, and
Yeah.
she told me, I think she said it was in her feed.
yeah,
Oh,
On Facebook?
yeah,
Okay.
Facebook.
I believe it popped up in her feed
I think
Okay.
I might have
shortly
shared
before
it,
the event.
I must have shared it.
And I think we got too busy talking to everybody, which was great, that we didn't really promote them signing up that list for the emails. So we only got one name and email from that. But because we were all just talking to people,
Yeah.
so, that's, maybe we need to kind of assign those roles beforehand, so that we
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
who's
we'll get
doing
done.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But it was well done.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
organizational
Yeah.
job.
Nice
Good job,
Yeah.
everybody who was involved in
Yeah.
that.
Diana, basically.
And,
Did all the legwork
Yes.
with Megan.
Yeah, I mean, it was great too, because there weren't too many people, so it did feel kinda intimate.
Intimate.
Mm-hmm.
But you could have twice as many people, and I think it would still feel good. And the location worked out well too, I thought.
Yeah,
I thought it worked really well in there, so.
good.
And who was the girl from Newport?
Megan.
Megan Tenhoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a nice job, I thought, too,
Yes.
directing the questions and,
Yes.
she was on the ball. It was good. It was well done.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah,
yeah, she was
kudos.
good.
And we
She's
sent
together.
all those questions to the farmers
Yes,
beforehand.
ahead of time.
So
yeah.
they weren't like surprised.
Right.
Yeah, so it was good, cause they were all ready and they kept adding things, and it,
Yeah.
it flowed, it really
Mhm.
just flowed so
Yeah.
well.
And they fed off of each other, which was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, they did, and I think they learned from each other what they
Yeah.
could, like Doug Times was asking the Shaw Farm guy if he could have some of his
I'll
manure,
take some
you
of
know,
that.
right? I thought that was funny.
yeah.
So,
And it was good.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of worked out that Blood Farm it wasn't,
Yeah.
following up with you like they
Oh
should
my
have,
God.
because we got Shaw Farm at the last minute.
Right, and that was a
He was like the
really,
star
that was
of the show.
exactly the star, yeah, it was just,
They were
yeah.
good.
Too
They were
much
good. It also
unmentioned.
reminded me personally, we used to, when the kids were little, we used to get our milk from Shaw Farm, but then we just kind of meandered away from it, so
Well,
why aren't I getting it there?
Right.
well, 'cause it's not that close, really.
They deliver though.
They do deliver.
They do, but I don't drink enough for delivery, but
Right.
I
But
go,
you
I'm
can
going
do
in to
small
volunteer
orders.
into Lowell at IAE, I'm going in there,
That's just another,
Every
another
week.
reason to make a trip
so why
to
not
Lowell.
just stop there on my way,
Right,
Right.
There's
so,
always a reason to go to Lowell, so
Yeah.
just add to your itinerary.
there is,
I think it was good for the farmers, I think it'll probably help them a little bit.
yeah,
I know I'm gonna go to all of those farms more often than I did
Yeah.
this past summer,
And it-
I can guarantee you.
yeah, and I thought the variety was good. We had the fruit farm with Ellen, we had, Doug Times, a smaller farmer,
produce farm,
a produce farmer,
Yeah.
and then the Mill City Grows, that was a whole
Oh, that was
different,
great.
So,
thing
yeah,
with
food
the community
justice,
food
yeah.
justice and community gardens. And then you had a dairy farmer,
yeah,
which is completely different than the fruit and the
Mhm.
produce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right,
So it was a good variety and they still all had similar,
yeah,
problems and
Mhm. Right.
questions and,
Yeah.
it was good.
and it didn't even occur to me till I saw them sitting up there, well, when I went to put the name things, I realized it, but we had 2 women and 2
Two
men
men,
too,
yeah.
so that was just
Very-
fortunate, and I
Yeah.
didn't plan that at all, I didn't plan that.
Yeah, it was
Um,
good.
That you just reminded me that, that was one of the things I learned too, was that they can't, Mill City Grows cannot plant in the ground
Yes,
in
I thought
Lowell
that was interesting.
because there's so much contamination
Contamination of the soil.
in the soil from all the years of
Textiles.
textiles
Yeah,
and
industrial.
mills,
Mhm.
industrial, yeah, so they do raised bed and,
Mhm.
so that
Wow.
that had not even occurred to me.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't even think of that,
No, No.
so, yeah, that was an eye-opening, comment she made.
yeah, that was good.
It was very good.
And Mill City Grows, I think they just did post something, that if people wanna do shares, I have a CSA with Mill City Grows and they deliver it to me, but they lost a lot of funding.
Oh, yeah.
So they can't afford to deliver to the houses outside of Lowell anymore.
Mhm.
But I think they're trying to see if they can get 5, customers and they will deliver to, the senior center.
Oh, that's
Or the
nice.
Council on Age,
Well, we signed up.
Center for Active
We
Living.
signed up.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they'll
Sign up
deliver
for it.
there and then
Oh.
that, we'll just go pick it up there rather than
Great,
having to go
that's
into
nice.
Lowell to
Lowell.
pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was why I stopped with Farmer Dave's.
cause they stopped
It was
delivering.
inconvenient to get to the other,
Oh,
the one
right,
side of
right,
Drake
right.
Oh,
for,
yeah,
in the
Right.
pickup windows.
Yeah. yeah,
That would
Yeah.
be way more convenient.
yeah.
I just saw that for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Farmer Dave's.
I didn't even know it
They're
existed.
great and like.
They're
It's
Westwood
huge.
Spies on my ride home. That's the only way I can make it work. Is
Right.
It happened to luck out that it's not that
It's
bad.
right
for
there,
me, but
yeah.
It's really good.
Their shares were great.
Yeah.
I loved getting it, but it was just not a convenient location where they are.
Yeah,
Really way
it's
out
really
there.
important.
Yeah.
That's important. I did the same thing with Bear Hill. It's
Yeah.
just too much of a hike for
It
me to
is a
get over
hike,
to Bear Hill,
Mhm.
and so I was finding that like I wasn't looking forward to pickup day because I'm like, oh.
Well, it's
And you know me,
I'll
I
be
don't
like,
like
"Will you
driving
go
long.
get
it
I
today?"
know Debbie picked up for me a few
Yeah,
times.
we've done that 'cause we go long, but it's
Yeah.
20 minutes, a good 20 minutes over
It
there
is.
and a good 20 minutes back.
Exactly.
And then you're there
And you're there for
about
at least
10
20 minutes.
At least 15 to 20 minutes, so it's an hour out of your,
Yeah,
in the middle of the afternoon.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And Mill City Grows, just so everybody knows, they offer CSA shares in the winter, like right now I'm getting a share from them, and in the spring, and they also offer a separate mushroom share.
Yeah.
And I've been getting all sorts of
Nice.
cool mushrooms and with my share, so
Mhm.
that's something, even if you do somewhere else in the summer, doing them for the winter and the spring
Right.
keeps fresh produce coming all year round, so.
And where do you pick up? Do you pick up?
Well, they've been delivering, I've paid for the
Oh, you
delivery
paid for
fee,
the
but
delivery.
now I'm gonna need to start for the spring share, I'm gonna need to pick it up at the Center for Active Living. If they can get 5 customers, so
Mhm.
they'll bring it there, otherwise you have to go into Lowell, pick it up.
And that's through, Mill City Gross,
Yeah,
5 customers.
yeah.
Alright, I'm in. If
Did you
need
take
one.
a flyer that they had out?
with you.
Yeah.
I didn't grab that one,
I
but
have 'em.
I will go on their website, that's all right, I'll go.
I have them here. I grabbed all the extras for
I'll do
the
it.
event.
I have to try the mushrooms, fantastic fungi.
Fantastic fungi. Yeah,
I've
did
seen
you
that
see
movie.
that movie?
Yeah, my oldest daughter's like, ooh, what's that, can we watch that? I was like, yeah, you wanna watch that, let's watch it. My youngest one was scared of it.
It was really good, that Fantastic Fungi. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen that movie?
Thank you.
Very
Alright.
good. Netflix, right? It's on
Netflix,
It's on Netflix.
right.
It's really good. It talks about, the hidden role of, what we don't realize what fungi is doing. You
I
have
have
it.
them.
You have it.
In there.
Okay.
We all come from fungi. It was- That's what it said.
Yes.
I think if I learned it correctly, everything originated from fungi. From fungi originated all plants and animals.
And fungi's connecting everything underground too.
Yes, yes.
So that's how the trees talk to one another and stuff like that. So it's cool. All right, so, good. So I think we'll look at videoing the next time so we can play it on local access or on the cable channels. Well, it also could be played online too. And then we need to do a sign-in table when they come in next time.
Right.
And that sign-in will ask them where they found out about it, and then get their name, where they found out about it, and get their email if they would like to share that. Okay. All right. So on to part 2, which will be about resilient communities being prepared together. So Tony and I are working on that one. At the end of last Saturday, Megan Tenhoff said she has somebody else that she'd like to bring into this session about preparedness. But that's all we had the chance to talk about, and I sent her an email and said, can you tell me more before our meeting, and she just hasn't replied yet, so we'll have to just coordinate this online, cause, well, do we have another meeting before? Yeah, we have another meeting
Yeah,
before,
by
but
then we'll meet before.
by then we'll be able to
Yeah.
tell you what we did, but Tony
Okay.
and I will work on that. And I did talk to Chief Russell today, it's in his calendar. He had not yet invited the CERT folks, the CERT team, but he is going to invite them to participate with us as well. Because some of the volunteers that are part, does everybody know what CERT stands for? It's Community
Emergency
Emergency
Response
Response
Team.
Team. And they are, there's Taylor, Andrew Taylor at the fire department is the head of CERT, so he coordinates it, but there are volunteers out in the community that are prepared for emergencies to coming and helping people. But I'm sure that they could use that as a recruitment tool too. The
Yeah.
people that come might wanna say, yeah, I wanna be ready for my neighborhood or something like that. So, some members, some volunteers from CERT had reached out to me when they saw our announcement of this, saying, are we gonna be invited to this? I'm like, yeah, sure. So,
Oh, Chief Russell will invite CERT.
yeah,
Is it? Okay.
yeah, because that's under him.
Oh, they are through the, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he did say he'll reach out. I think they're having a meeting in a week and a half, and they'll reach out. So, we really don't have to do too much to get ready for that. We'll have our meeting beforehand, so we can coordinate who's gonna do sign-in and stuff like that. I think that's all we need to talk about there. Anybody else have any questions about that one?
I might not be there.
Okay,
I will know in February sometime.
okay. So you'll know by our meeting.
Yeah, and it's still 10:30 to 12.
Yep,
right?
still
Yeah.
10:30 to 12.
Absolutely can't make it, sorry.
You can't make it? Okay. Okay, so not
I'll let you know.
maybe, Debbie. Okay,
So Megan's the moderator of the event on Saturday is from the Northern Middlesex County
Council of Governments.
Council of Governments. And is she going to the one to the,
She should be at all 3 of these.
Yeah.
okay, she's just bringing someone else or?
Yeah, somebody else that's in this space,
Space.
specifically in this space. So I need to talk to her about what that means, but, we'll just start to coordinate, Tony, we'll start to coordinate. And
Okay.
we don't need to bring the whole group into that,
Okay.
okay?
Yep.
Okay, so part 3, resilient yards and diverse habitats. That one's going to be on March 21st. Debbie, it occurred to me
Mhm.
that I wonder if the garden club would like to be part of this in a more active way than just attend.
I'll ask them.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
That'd be
know.
pretty cool.
I don't know, a couple of people from Garden Club did go
Yeah.
to the meeting, to the thing we had Saturday, but,
Yes. But since it's
and I had given them, a couple of weeks' notice too, like at least a week's notice, maybe a week and a half, so, yeah, I'll see. The Garden Club is, very laid back. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they're not, there are not a lot of active gardeners. People are getting older, and so they're not on the ground
Okay.
like they
I'm an
used
active
to.
gardener, but
Yes.
maybe I need to get into the club.
That would be great, that would be great, we do have a few male
I
members,
still try
so,
to.
Well, that's why I thought maybe if they're invited to be part of this with us, that might bring more of
yeah,
them
I'll ask.
in for the event.
Yeah.
And that maybe there should be some component where the garden club talks about what they're doing, how they're evolving and what they plant because of, the need for pollinator gardens and stuff. It doesn't have to take long, but it
Yeah.
would be good for people to know that their own garden club is
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
this as
because
well.
we maintain a few gardens throughout the town, so,
Exactly,
okay.
okay?
I will ask them all right.
Okay. And I sent you all the link to that Homegrown National Park. I don't know if
Yes.
you've had a chance to look
Yeah,
at
it
it.
was cool.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
it was very interesting.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah,
So
really
my
cool.
thought was, wouldn't it be cool if we could get people to say, yeah, I'll sign up then,
Right.
and then we'll have, I don't know, 30. It would be great to have 30 yards that, and it doesn't mean you're changing your yard into a total pollinator, no grass garden. It's just, you're gonna add 1 or 2 things maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe that's all you can do.
Mhm.
But I thought that would be cool to sign people up.
And we've had a few speakers come in and talk about pollinators and
To the garden
natives.
club.
Yeah, to the garden club and natives and,
Good.
gardening that way, so that's like the hot topic now, is the
Good.
pollinators and native plantings.
Okay.
We need to do this. I mean, people are just still clear cutting their yards. It's
I
like
know.
And
it's
then
2025, and people are just going out there and just clear cutting their yards every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Paying people,
Yeah.
how
And then the
much money it
pesticides
costs.
and irrigation and then.
Yeah, we're putting in irrigation and maintaining that, and it's just, yeah, some lawn is good, but,
Yeah.
there's alternatives.
Yep.
Like even leaving the leaves for the winter,
Yeah.
That
we
too.
had a speaker come in and talk about that,
Oh,
and
that's
leaving,
great.
yeah, leaving the leaves, cause that's where all the insects for the next spring
Yep.
hibernate, and if you're taking all that away, if you're raking it away,
We're
then-
taking away too early in the spring too.
Right,
Yeah.
right, then the bugs don't get a chance,
Yeah, I know
the
there's this no
birds.
mow May, but it's so hard to get through May without
yeah.
mowing.
Yeah, I'm always like halfway through, like.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can do it to a certain degree,
Yes,
but
yeah, yeah,
old habits die hard,
yes,
right? So,
yeah, okay, good, all right, so energy, Homeworks Energy, I think you gave us updated numbers the last time, you don't have any.
Yeah, we should have a check showing up for seeing for, I think, $450
Yeah, I thought you said,
or
was it six,
$425.
was it 450 or 650?
It was, I have the notes from last
I believe
week.
it was $450.
450.
Oh, 450.
Yeah.
I just added 200 in my mind.
why not?
And I know that they're working on doing another mailing, getting
Good,
another mailing out for this first quarter, so
okay,
hopefully we'll start seeing that come out soon.
good. All right, trash and recycling tracking, I finally did get the numbers from CMRK, I'm not sure what happened, but, so I did update that chart, but we don't have the town tonnage at this point. The health director is out of town right now, so I don't have the data for you, so we'll do that at the next meeting. holiday string lights collection, just so everybody knows, Tony's just said, I'm just gonna do it from now on, so anybody who's
Really?
signed up
How
for
much
another
signed up
week.
For the end of the month.
It's so easy once you know what you need to do. You know.
Just took him a
That's
while to
really
figure
hard.
out what he
I
needed.
was looking through my emails, like, oh, she asked for someone to volunteer for the whole thing like 2 months ago. I'm like, I'll do it now. I mean, it's been busy the last week, so.
Yeah, 'cause people are taking their stuff down now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got one of the big totes inside the vestibule.
Yep.
And we have another full tote in back. It's under the eave, so it should stay dry there. And the collection bin is now about 15% full, so, and we probably got about
2 weeks.
a little bit more room left inside the second tote, inside the vestibule. So we might make it with those two, but if we get a lot of lights in the next week,
Do we have another tote we can use?
I haven't seen one out by the shed.
Okay.
But we might be good. Let's see how things go in the next week. You know, if you don't have your lights down, most people
Yeah.
take the lights down by now.
Yeah.
Mine was like, I'm so bah humbug, December 27th. Everything was away.
I think it might work out just perfectly for two.
Or maybe just heaped over a bit.
Yeah, we might be able to fill up that second one and by the end of the month. So I'll
Well,
let you guys know.
even if the one outside just fills up when it comes, we could, that'll be one of them that we give, you know what I mean? We can let the one outside fill up and take all the overflow.
Right.
As long as that doesn't overflow.
Yeah, that's a good
Right.
point.
Right,
That's a big
it's kinda
thing.
like
Yeah,
the half, like 2.5.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll have plenty of space then, yeah, you're right.
yeah,
So it should be fine. So
okay.
it should be easy from here on out.
So I will
Okay.
If you
coordinate.
really wanna do it.
No, that's
Carol.
quite all right.
Yeah, she has
Down
enough.
in the
She
barrel.
has enough to do. Yeah, that's the problem too, is reaching down in there.
My whole body's I'm down in there, my feet are sagging.
It's so easy, it's 3 minutes from my house, so. just
Yeah,
do it,
that's
you know.
perfect.
No,
Um,
that's
So
fine,
I
that's
can
fine,
do it.
Tony, sure, thank you.
So I will coordinate with Tony the day that he's gonna come and pick it up.
Right.
Not with Tony, with Paul
Okay,
from Scrap It.
Okay.
And I'll include you on the emails so we can see which of us could be there the day
I can help with that
that
too.
he's coming. Okay?
Yep.
Good. I think I'll do one more social media post reminding people that time's running out.
Question about the recycling center
Yeah.
with the DPW. I went there on Monday, and it's occurred to me, the cardboard bins have had crushed lids for the longest time. Like the lids that go over the cardboard
Oh.
dumpsters, they've always been just like destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I went there on Monday, it's just covered in snow,
Mm-hmm.
and the insides are covered in snow. And I know that's like hurting the value of the product inside. Has Republic Services said they're gonna fix that? Do they care to?
So those bins, we don't get any revenue from that.
Okay.
Republic Service provides those for free, they take the revenue from that cardboard. So if they're.
So it's really their problem.
It's their problem. I do know that we've had some problems with people throwing things in without flattening them, or leaving things scattered around. The throwing without flattening them then makes it filled up before it should be.
Yep.
So I do know that Town Manager Loisel was talking about asking Republic to put the ones that have just the slot, that you have to slide
Oh.
the flat
That would be
cardboard
That's all
into,
it, yeah.
so that,
That's what they used to have at the middle school.
that's what they had at the middle school.
Are
But
those
the-
still there?
And what happens, I said,
Yeah, I
great,
think
that,
they put them back.
yeah,
Maybe.
they're there, but they're
They
in the
are,
back.
okay.
But I
Yeah.
said, the problem with that is that Republic doesn't like that, because right now, they can just drive up and dump those in the truck, they don't have to get
Yeah.
out. When you have the ones with the slots, you have locks, keeping the doors shut, so people can't.
Takes them longer to
Right,
go
so they
and
have to get out of the
unlock
truck,
and
undo the
Oh.
locks, and then dump it, I know, but I
Oh.
bet you that they'll push back on that,
Oh.
I know.
then- Right.
That's why we can't get them to consistently tag toters that are open, the trash lids are supposed to be totally down, but that would mean they have to get out of the truck and go put something
Tag.
on, put a tag on it, so they just,
So they just
Take it.
they
Take it anyway.
it's easier, they can get to the next house more quickly.
I was wondering about that, cause I'm saying, oh, that's gonna be left there.
And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but it's not consistent enough, so,
Okay.
okay. All right. So that's it for waste reduction. New resident packets, So
Alright,
we
we'll
just
get
heard
on it.
there's more on there now?
Oh, 23 new ones.
I almost checked today, and I was like, oh, I'll just wait.
23 new ones.
They're not going anywhere.
All right, then,
Right.
and sometimes I get there and not even moved in
Right,
yet,
yeah.
you know, it's like,
Yes.
You know, it's only been a
So
couple months.
it's just too quick I do it, so just,
That's
I
right.
wait.
Let them finish unpacking the boxes
exactly.
and, you know.
Then I'll go visit.
That's right. Yeah,
So
that's
is this since December to
It would be
January? How does this
since
work?
We did-
towards the end of November,
Yeah.
somewhere around the third week in November, I think that I updated it last,
To the end of December,
till
now.
today,
till now?
till now,
Oh.
yeah.
23 more.
Okay.
I tell you, I just never knew how much things turned over in this town.
It's
until
amazing.
this.
You're saying it's not the population's like shooting through the roof, so it's just like,
Yeah.
it's a cycle.
It's a cycle, yeah, people moving in and out,
I
in
think
and
the
out.
next month will probably be a little bit slower, because we don't see as much go under contract the end of November and December.
Oh.
With the holidays, we get that seasonal,
Right.
Yeah,
you know,
Right.
downturn, and then it'll start kicking back up.
that's why I figured it was the holidays and stuff, so it's,
Yeah. I just remembered something. Okay, the bridge, so I had submitted an article before Saturday's event, just saying it happened and here are the next two events, cause I couldn't say
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
So then yesterday I resubmitted it and just said, hey, if you can take it with these edits where I put a little bit of what we learned in there, that would be great, otherwise that's okay, cause their deadline is the 10th, so
Yeah,
I was
we're
just
way
gonna
beyond
say
their
it's the
deadline.
10th, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
but I think the write-up that I did, even if they say, no, we can't put it in, then we can just turn that into a social media post, so it's not a big deal. So, yeah, so that one focuses on telling people about this next one that we're gonna have
That's
in
it.
February.
Mhm.
So for the next couple of bridges, we've got plenty to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the school newsletters were very good about putting except for Greater Lowell,
Apparently.
doesn't have a school newsletter.
What I thought was the newsletter was just like the PTO announcements, so. They don't seem to have just like a weekly or monthly newsletter the way like Innovation did or
Or the
Tyngsborough did.
Tyngsborough,
Yeah.
yeah, it's too bad, but they were good about putting the flag, they're running it supposedly, I mean, none of us has kids, do you see it?
In
Is
the
it
elementary school.
newsletter? Did you see the Roots of Resilience in the newsletter?
Oh, no.
Let us know,
I don't recall, although
let us know.
I was in Aruba, I like,
In the bridge,
it's been a busy
No,
month.
in the, school newsletter,
on the school
So.
newsletter.
oh, you would get it too, right?
I know there's
It's in
one that I
Aruba.
have in,
I don't know if I've seen a school newsletter in the last week and a half. Maybe I missed it. Let me take another look. I usually see them when they come through. I
Okay,
read them,
yeah, let
so
us just send us a quick email,
take
let
a
us
look.
know if you guys see it.
I will. I'll look for it.
Okay. Oh, and we need to look for an article from Lowell Sun, because the Lowell Sun
Right,
reporter was at the event,
Mhm.
so keep an eye out for
I
that.
don't know who she was.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, oh, I know you, I said, did you, how come, oh, I was bigger than me, oh, jeez. That's the little.
yeah, it was in.
Oh, okay.
It was in, there you go.
When,
Is it Prudence?
This
Is it
was,
Prudence?
Thursday.
okay.
Okay.
What's her last name?
Yeah, and I think they ran it the
Okay.
week before too, so
Just
they've been
Prudence.
running, they're gonna run it every week.
Prudence, Prudy?
Can't
Perfect.
remember, what's her last
That's
name?
great.
Brighton.
People read that.
Yeah, I usually do, if I'm not on the beach, you know.
Good, good, okay,
Been a
so you don't
busy
need to
month.
let us know, you let us know,
Yeah,
good,
you work hard and you play hard, right?
good.
That's what it's all about.
Perfect, 5 days,
Yep.
relaxation.
She enjoyed it too. She thought it was very good.
Yeah.
She thought it was excellent.
Good,
So
good, I
hopefully
didn't get a chance to talk to
read-
her.
Yeah,
after.
you didn't read it, Kristen, did you?
Did
The
it?
article? From
Oh, did she write the article?
Oh, I didn't see the article, this
Oh.
was, the newsletter,
She said
Oh,
it's
the
in the newsletter.
newsletter.
school newsletter.
Oh, it's like
I didn't,
Lowell
I didn't see the
Sun.
Lowell Sun article.
Okay.
What, do you know when she put it out?
I don't know.
I don't know, I thought Kristen was talking about the Lowell Sun
Oh, okay,
article last
okay,
Thursday,
yeah.
but it wouldn't have been last
I
Thursday,
figured
because we just had
it's
it.
a Saturday, it's Thursday.
Right.
That would be interesting to see it in
Never
the
mind.
sun, so
Never
we'll have to
mind.
see it from there.
Yeah, yeah, just watch for it, and anybody who catches it,
Yeah,
let the rest of us know.
yeah.
It would have been great to take photos and put them on social media too.
We have photos.
I took
Do we?
pictures.
Okay.
Carolyn
I
took
took
pictures.
I did.
She was
Good
good
job.
about it.
Carol.
I did.
At least
Yeah.
someone was
Amy-
working. The rest of us were just enjoying it.
Amy,
Pictures.
did a personal post and put
Right.
a picture up too.
Yeah,
So that
she
was,
did,
that was
that was
good.
nice, yeah.
That was good. All right, member reports, does anybody have anything they would like to share beyond that?
I
Yes.
got something I learned last week. So I did not know that Australia has so much solar power that they just passed a law that now for 3 hours a day everyone has free electricity.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
I think it's like 12, basically where peak sun is. 3 hours free electricity for everybody.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And so it solves the problem of, well, first of all, people get free electricity, but that's also, you hear this criticism of solar power a lot where you're generating a lot of power when it's sunny, but it's not necessarily where your peak demand is. And so now people are like, well, you should charge your car when you get the free energy, or if you run a company and you have some like
Right.
really electricity intensive industrial process, do it when you have free energy. So it's shifting the entire demand
Right.
curve more toward when it's sunny.
Okay.
And so
That's
it's working out
interesting.
for everyone.
Oh, that makes sense.
awesome.
That is
Mhm.
cool. That's really cool.
40% of houses in Australia have solar.
Wow.
That's, yeah.
That's
Wow.
amazing. 40%.
Cause that whole middle
Impressive.
part is uninhabitable.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's only the Perth and down Melbourne, I think, that's the coast.
I heard.
But that's great though.
Yeah, that is cool. So I'm doing, I did that electric coach thing. Now I'm doing the heat pump coach class. And today they said one way to know where there's drafts, where there's leakage in your house, is to look at where the spider webs are, because spiders like to build their webs near where there's air current,
Huh.
because things will come into their
Okay.
Right.
into their web. So I thought that was really interesting.
Wow,
That is
yeah.
interesting.
Look for your spider webs.
Wow.
So that was one of them. The other thing I heard on NPR is that I believe it's the state of Utah has now made it legal, but they have you guys heard about patio solar?
Yes.
Balcony solar? I think Utah has now made it like legal. And so it's putting solar panels on for renters, cause they don't have
Right.
they can't put solar on their roofs, right? But they can put it on their balconies, and then they just plug it into a regular outlet, and it feeds electricity into the house.
Wow.
Now, a lot of states aren't allowing it yet because there could be complications. Electricians will say, no, that's dangerous, and blah, 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 but the products are getting better and better and more plug and play, and in Utah now, they're making it legal. So I wonder what percent solar Utah is by now, because they get a lot of sun there too. So I thought that was interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We signed up for, we have two electric vehicles. We have one that's like a plug-in hybrid, and then the other one we have is all electric. It's a
Mhm.
Chevy Equinox.
Yep.
And we have solar panels too. So, if we plug in my car after 9 PM,
Yes.
we get a better rate until 1 in the afternoon. So we've been trying to really do that, you know,
Yes.
so,
Yeah, are you on that smart
Yeah,
charge?
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
have too, and
yeah.
you get a discount on your monthly bill just for being part of the program,
yes.
and then you pay less for that electricity as
Mhm.
well.
So that's awesome. And the other thing that was just mentioned the other day in the news, now you know how electricity costs are rising because of, all these AI,
Mhm.
farms that they're putting up.
Yep.
Why don't they make them have their own solar, have their
That's
own
what I don't
electricity
understand.
plants?
Yeah.
You know, and why are they putting it on all the customers?
Right.
You build your own solar and, nuclear or whatever you want, cause you're using so much
Right.
electricity.
Either that or charge them a huge upfront cost.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Because they have to increase the infrastructure to
Yes.
supply the
Right.
electricity, and then we all have to pay for that
it.
infrastructure.
You shouldn't be paying for that.
I agree.
That's on them.
Some of them
agree.
I read about that,
Yes, yes.
Yes.
micro-nuclear plant in southern Ohio
Okay,
that Meta's putting in so that they can supply electricity to their supercluster site, which
Mhm.
is just north of Columbus in Ohio.
Okay,
And the nuclear plant, I don't know how many megawatts it'll be, but it's might be 100 miles away, but it's on the same grid,
right,
so they can,
right, they
you
can
know,
do that,
they can do that.
yeah. And I also read that Virginia has the most, data centers
yeah, that makes sense,
in,
right around DC,
in the United States.
yep,
Like 500 or something, it's like incredible.
that would make sense though, right?
So, I have friends
Wow.
that live down in that area, I should ask them how their electricity costs are. 'Cause
So
that's-
you guys know the, has anybody been here long enough to remember, Prince Spaghetti Restaurant? You know, the
Prince
factory
Grotto,
was
yeah,
there and the
yeah,
grotto was there.
yeah.
Well, they're trying to put there is a data center, they're trying to expand it
Oh,
there.
really?
And so there's a lot of pushback
Yeah,
on that.
yeah, 'cause that's that big of an area, is
Yeah.
it?
Where is
It's
it?
pretty,
In Lowell, is it the South part?
it's,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
by
past
Gorham
the train
Street.
station, it's
What
past the
street?
train
Gorham.
station.
Oh, Gorham,
Heading
okay.
towards Billerica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gorham,
Where
okay.
that overpass is for the
Yeah.
train.
Right.
There's a Spaghettiville on it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Spaghetti.
right
that's
there.
right.
You never
So-
went to Prince Grotto?
No.
Oh,
No, a long time ago, we're
those
dating ourselves now.
roving,
No.
roving musicians would come and serenade your table.
Yeah,
It was great.
yeah.
All
Oh, I missed it.
But
Italian
it's
food.
it's congested down there, how can they put a
I
data
know.
center?
Well, it's where the factory was,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And I don't know if it already exists and they're trying to expand it, or whether they're trying to just put a whole new one in there, but there's a lot of pushback right now going on.
Is that the same where Lowell's talking about putting in those diesel generators, and that's been
That
an
could
issue?
be
Ugh.
connected to that.
I've read about a site that's wants a permit or wants to put in multiple diesel generators, and
That's probably it,
there's questions about that because
pollution.
Oh,
you have to get a permit to run them for so many hours, you know, for emergency power. If you're gonna run them constantly, then that requires a special permit. I
And you've got
don't
all
know
those people
exactly.
living right around that.
yes, it's so
Air
congested
permit,
down
so-
there, it's not like it's out in the country somewhere.
It's a social justice issue, but,
Oh my gosh.
I lost, I remember reading about it last year.
yeah.
Yeah, it stinks. It stinks. Oh.
All right, so, course, is, anybody else have anything?
I got, the executive committee to agree to add a sustainability task force
Oh.
at Massachusetts Association of Realtors
Oh.
to help with sustainability issues and
Yeah.
educating agents to help our, consumers and buyers and sellers.
That's awesome.
So,
So
pretty
this is gonna
excited
be
to-
a task force within the Mass Association of
Yeah.
Realtors, looking at sustainability issues.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I'm just excited to get them to approve that finally. It's
Yeah.
been years in the making.
That's
Finally got
awesome.
there.
Big mistake.
That's great,
How'd you
congratulations.
convince them?
A lot of calls. Everybody that I know,
Yeah,
like, this is why we need this.
Mhm.
that's great.
I have a question, can we ask questions now?
Yeah. You can ask questions anytime.
No.
I don't know. Well, there's a
I didn't
time-
I didn't see a question, thing here. You know how we were doing the refrigerator thing at the middle school for the snacks?
Mm.
Mhm.
How they had a refrigerator there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know?
The school
if-
was doing it, we weren't doing it.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay,
Do you know if they're still doing that?
I do not know,
Okay.
I don't know. I know that the meals are still paid for, right? They're still free in the schools.
Mhm.
But they have like a weird, you have to take one of
Yep.
each thing.
Yeah,
You have to take a vegetable, you have to take a fruit, you have to take a this and this.
Mhm.
otherwise
And
it's not
then,
considered a meal.
right, and
Yeah.
then they're, I keep having to throw stuff out because I'll get home and then see that Ani didn't even open the carrots.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's so wasteful.
And
Which is
I'm
why
like-
they had the
Right, if
like
they
a
have that, it would
trade
be great to,
table.
Right, yeah.
Right.
And you know, the thing is, if they could put it in something like what you're just saying, if they could put it there and other kids don't take it, then we could take it from there and bring it to the food pantry or
Right.
something, I mean, it's
or we
crazy.
need it to
that-
not go bad,
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know, or like the oranges, cause they slice the top off so it's easy to
Mhm.
peel, which is great, unless they don't eat it, and then it's,
And
you
then,
know,
then,
Mm.
yeah,
an
you
already
can't.
sliced orange that's
Right.
just,
Yeah. you
now
can't.
it's just been sitting in your backpack for 4 or 5 hours.
Oh,
Mhm.
God.
Yeah, I don't have insight into what's happening in the schools.
Okay.
About the food bank, that reminded me, I think it was one of the farmers said that they make a donation to Merrimack Valley Food Bank
Yes.
every week.
Mhm.
It might have been Parley,
Yeah, it was part of it.
so
Parley.
that could be a good
Mm.
contribution every week,
Right.
which is good for the community and for the region.
Yeah, so about the food, I don't know if, is that something you wanna investigate on behalf of the sustainability committee, see what's
I'll-
going on in
I'll
the
see if
schools?
I can look into that. and
You have any
see.
I got some connection with the people in Tyngsborough. President of the association and teacher in middle school,
Okay.
connections with the teachers.
Oh, which
Debbie used to
teacher?
teach there, so
Jason
she's-
Rachel Flaherty.
Oh, Rachel,
Alright.
okay, I don't know.
And
much
Jason
about
Lewis
that.
at the
And Jason
elementary.
Lewis is the president.
He's the MTA rep, right?
Yeah, he's the president.
Oh, he's the president now, okay.
Yeah, Tyngsborough.
Okay,
TEA.
if you wanna ask him, but I will see if I can approach it a different way.
Which school was it that was doing
The
this?
middle school,
I would,
but now that they've built the middle school, well, I went there one time during polling, and there was a little mini refrigerator there with, when people were
well,
polling.
you know, we're going to be going there
Right, in February,
February 3rd, so maybe we
Mhm.
just check it out then.
okay, all right.
But I think it'd be good to know what they're doing at all the schools, but,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll be at the elementary
element-
school on the third.
Okay, oh, for the
So
polling.
maybe you
I'll be
can check
polling,
that.
yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna be at the middle school. I assume it's the middle school still, they're gonna have the
Yeah, I th-
election.
yeah, I'm assuming. That'll be my
Oh,
first time in the
February
middle,
February third.
that'll be my first time in the middle school.
Oh, yeah?
It's beautiful.
The gym
It's
is
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I've only
yeah.
been in the gym, but
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
they did a nice job.
Yeah, what grade is your daughter in now?
4th.
Oh, so she hasn't gone yet, okay.
Not yet.
Good. Basketball every Sunday there,
She's so
though.
much
I'll be
taller,
there
though.
Sunday for photos. The photos are on Sunday
Oh, yeah, yep,
at Tyngsborough Middle School.
yes.
All the
Oh.
girls' basketball goes to
I've
Tyngsborough
got
Middle School on Sunday.
12:15
Cool.
I'll be there at
per
1.
group.
Yeah, Debbie, that would be great to,
Yeah, we'll see if we can find out if we can,
okay.
Do you want me to ask too?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, ask, when will you be seeing Jason? Will you be talking to him soon?
Oh, I do it when I get home. I send an email.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send him an email. And Rachel an email. I'll both emails.
Is Rachel a rep too?
She's my political action leader for Tyngsborough.
Okay,
Good. They could probably even tell you what's going, they
Right,
could tell you.
yeah, yeah, she should be able to tell me.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you, Debbie.
okay.
Okay, so, moving on to administrative, approve the December 16th, 2025 meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the December 16th meeting minutes.
Okay,
Second?
motion by Kristen, second by Debbie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining. Okay, great. And we are going to have our next meeting on February 17th, so that's about 11 days before the next session, so that's great. Okay, and now I will take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to
So
adjourn.
moved.
Okay,
Second?
motion by Carolyn, second by Kristen. And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Second it?
It's okay.
Abstain? That carries. We are adjourned at 7:21.
Hey, I do have my green.
All right.
Hey.
I think that counts.
Oh,